Well, thank you so much. Karibu tena. Ni taswira ya siasa na uongozi humu nchini, na iwapo huko katika nchi yote ile duniani, basi ni vizuri kushare with us. Tell us what are your views. What is your take on this very topic that should the church be involved in this? Now, after that, let's straight away go to another issue. What are the qualities of a leader? What are the qualities of a leader? Yeah, we know we are talking to men of God. These are, we call them men of, is it the tie or what? The collar. The guys of the collar. Yes. Qualities of a leader.
I think there are several qualities that we may look at.
Yes.
But let me sum it in one. Integrity.
Integrity?
Because when you're a man of integrity, yes, that means that you are what you are inside. Outside is what you are inside.
Okay.
If you are brag, you are brag. You will not say this during the day, then during the you say that in the rally, then when you come to the in front of camera, say that I was misquoted. Ama nikisema hivyo, sikusema hivyo, sikumaanisha hivyo. See now? And so integrity sum it up all. Because you will not lie to people. You will not give false promises. You will be accountable person. You will be honest. You will tell people, this is what I can do.
Okay.
This is what I can do. This one I cannot. For example, if I am vying for a member of a county assembly, and then I'll come campaigning, telling people that mkinichagua hii barabara nitamwekea lami. You see, that's a lie. Lie on the face. You see now. and therefore, we need to be to have people who say the truth. Tell us is wezi. Niambie mkinichagua, the least I can do is to hii barabara niwekee mawe. Lakini usituambie mambo ya lami. Ukituwekea mawe, ukituambia mawe alafu uweke mawe, then tutakuchagua the other time. Lakini ukituambia lami, na ni lami hakuna, sitaki kusema mambo mingi ambayo tumeahidiwa na haikufanyika, because sitaki kugojewa pale nje. But a leader is a person of integrity. Just be a person of integrity. And let me just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwa uzito anasema ayachie hapo. I wanted to ask him this question, and because I will not ask it, let me just tell you this. Are there leaders in a country of these qualities?
Yes, they are there. It is only that they are not popular.
Okay, okay, and they are right. Pastor Mamae, there are some leaders who are popular and are not right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So because believe me, the falsehood.
Yes.
The falsehood thrives very fast, and it spreads very well. But truth, truth and honesty goes at a slow pace, but it is sure. So what people know is what speaks very loud. Okay. And we talked about those people who seek popularity. So they are so loud. Okay. They speak with big voice. Okay. And that's what tickles the mind and the ears of people. And so when you mention leaders, what is the mind of so many people are those who are so popular. But there are people who are very light, very honest, but because they don't know how to manipulate people, so they're there. Tuko kule chini. That is why, let me say, that is why you don't know my name. You don't know my name because I am not popular, but I think when I talk about integrity, I think I can qualify. I'm among, and not I think, I am among those.
Possessive qualities of a leader.
Okay, the way Pastor Sam has put it, there are so many, and we cannot discuss them, all of them.
Okay.
But I'll just add just maybe one.
Okay.
Because you must be a person of gratitude.
Okay. Okay.
A person of gratitude.
Yes.
Whereby tulikuchagua na uko.
Yes.
So ni sisi tulikupea kazi. So you are there to serve us.
Yes.
You are there because of us. So just show a bit of gratitude to the voters and kwa maeneo ambayo unafanya nini? Unaakilisha. Vile Pastor Simon anasema, people are there, and it's true, Paul. We have people that are there, people that are with great mind of this nation. But because of the notion of that popularity, wewe hujulikani, na ukijaribu kujulikana, kuna wale wako mbele, maybe una hiyo nguvu kubwa ya kutokea, unagonga unarudi nyuma.
Yes.
So I just say, in Kenya, may God help us in a great way, in a great way, so that there are so many people that can help this country, can make this country great, but they don't hawajulikani. The popularity, vile wanajulikana, huyu atatupea nini, huyu hakuna kitu ataleta, kwa sababu watu wengi vile tulisema pale beleni, when you have bad people with bad qualities, what they bring just bad thing. Yeah, let me leave it there.
I think, Pastor Steve, the voice of the church. The voice of the church, does the voice of the church add up to the leadership of this country? I mean, when decisions are made.
The voice of the church, true, it should be heard. It should be heard. Okay. Why I say this, because it reflects what the church is saying. It reflects what the church stands for. But let me say this with all humility. I have seen men of God, and especially at that time right now, going all over the counties, saying the church, let us be 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And you want to bring everybody, even to those no distant from mpaka mahali Wakristo hawako. Wanaenda wanasema, situngane si kwa sababu ya sisi wahia maji. Tuungane kwa sababu hii nchi ni yetu. Okay. Yes. They are doing great job. Yes. Wengine tuliachwa si kwa sababu tukeenda. Tuwe nguvu yao ya kuwashikilia wakati wameenda. So the voice of the church.
You'll come back there. Steve, Pastor Sam, yes. As I give him time to ponder so much on it, what is your take on this video note?
On what?
On the voice of
the voice church. The voice of the church needs. Okay, repeat the question.
What is the voice of the church?
The voice of
to the qualities of a leader and the leadership of our country.
Yeah, and it's so unfortunate that it is so unfortunate that the voice of the church, it is not adding or being heard or bringing much outcome to the leadership and the formation of the leadership of the nation, simply because of what we have said, that the church is shying away from echoing and saying and being the mouthpiece, the prophetic voice that Pastor Steve started by saying. And so in the absence, when the church is quiet, while it's supposed to be speaking and giving direction, then we'll just be there. We are the majority, but other people make decisions on our behalf. Yes.
And allow me to hit the nail on the head.
Come, baby, come.
Okay. Let's just spare that question. Steve, you were saying something. I want you to finish that. What you're saying, because I want to go ahead on here.
Okay. what I was saying,
Yes.
what the men of God are doing right now, they're emphasizing on the counties. Every county, can we come together?
Yes.
Not because ya mtu wenyu, not because ya mtu wetu,
Yes.
but because this is our nation. If the nation of Kenya tumekosa kuwa na sauti ya sisi ambao tunasikika, ijulikane na ieleweke. Kama itachomeka ama itakuwa na shida, hata mimi nitakuwa mahali pale, na may God forbid we shall not go there.
Amen.
So what I wanted to say, the church voice reflects on every matters that the politics and the qualities and all these people, your question umeuliza, it should always be there.
Okay.
Be there. Niseme vile Pastor Samuel alikuwa amesema pale mbele. Si kusema kwa sababu mtu ameonekana kwa mtu fulani na hakwenda kwa mtu fulani iseme kwamba kanisa imegawanyika. Unaona?
Yes.
Kwa sababu ukisema kanisa imegawanyika, maybe he is one of ni sisi ameenda kutusimamilia, maybe akuja atuelezee mambo kidogo vile kuliendelea. So that once we sit down and tunataka kusema this is our take in 1 to 3. Hatutakuwa na take kama tuna information. We need to have the information. So out of this information, we create our voice. This is person is saying this, and the other person is saying this. So when we bring them together, so this is what we say. Yeah.
You look convincing. I don't know. I hope you're not confusing me. Now, my point. Thank you so much, Pastor Steve. It is worth noting. It is worth noting that a country like Kenya, where the same government, I don't know if it's the same, but the government don't know the government said 85% are Christians. That is 2019. So I don't know how many have we baptized so that we added the numbers and the percentage. So it could be 95, or maybe we are going down. Pastor Sam, I just shared the question. Come back with it.
Okay.
You have talked about the church shying away. Shying away, to the best of my understanding, is running away, avoiding, leaving this. Running away is a bit harsh.
Let's say avoiding.
Avoiding, okay.
Yes, not being confrontational.
Okay.
Like the time of COVID, there was so much talk that were going on. And some people say that the church is running away. We are not seeing the involvement of the church supporting the government and doing this. But I remember in one meeting, one of the bishops came up and said, hey guys, the church has been doing a lot. It's only that we have changed the mode of engagement. Right now, we are doing more of dialogue, diplomatic approach, rather than confrontational. So you may not see us on the camera saying this, but behind the scene, a lot is happening. And therefore, the church has taken that direction, even in politics, because so far we have never had a gathering of, church organizations and umbrella saying this is the direction. And that's why I said, since we have not had direction of the church, we need to wait, because the elections are like 2 to 3 months away. Maybe before that time, we will come up with a chorus and we say, now listen, people of God, this is the direction God is taking us. Okay, but before we get there, if you see us going to this direction, that is our personal take.
Okay. I think I might buy that, but I might really buy that. Sam?
Yes.
Pastor Steve, is the church shying away? You are a pastor, ministering, you have a flock. Are you telling your people how to vote? To who? Are you telling them what to do?
I'm telling them to vote, but not to who.
Okay.
Because once I tell them who to vote, it's like I'm dictating the question that you asked me earlier. But if they need an advice on a certain issue concerning 1, 2, 3, I'm there to respond.
Okay.
Number 3, what I always do, that's most of me, I don't just engage myself on preaching alone.
Okay.
I'm not a politician, but I know we have people that, well, I'm a political science, political analyst. Okay. So you can engage them, mahali wewe hujui, kidogo, maana you cannot know everything. Let them come. These people are they fear God. They are saved, maybe same as the members of the congregation. That he cannot hold a microphone and preach. So na ili asikia kabisa what amesomea ambacho anakijua kitasaidia mwanadamu. What you do, can you just come here? Speak to these people. Maybe mmoja kisha naye ataenda kupelekea mtu mwingine. Na maybe wakati utaitana mkutano utasikia 1, 2, 3 wameitwa na amekuja na watu wengine 5. So that civic education ya election ikiendelea, utakuta the foundation yenye tuliwekwa itaendelea bado ikitoka. Na tutakuwa na watu ndani ya kanisa ambao they shall say siasa tutaingia na tutaingia na njia ya kiungu, maana kuna vitu tumeondoa. Yeah.
A Kenyan somewhere we'll talk, or maybe in Africa, we have had bishops and priests, men of God, men of the collar, so to speak. They have been fighting for their countries, and their voices were so hard, rather high. Pastor Sam has just told us that the church, I don't know whether the church has taken the right, the way, the diplomatic way, or they perceived to have, because something is happening. There are those who are going to this group, and there are those who are going to this group. So where is the church, and who speaks now for the church in Kenya? Who does that? I don't know whether there is that hierarchical, whether there is this person who will speak on our behalf and always. Because honestly, and ukweli wa mambo chungu is that the ordinary man down there, a voter for that matter, a big number believes and think, because it's a research done, a big number believes the church is singing a chorus of our person, to jirani yangu na kadhalika. Yeah. But pastors told us that the church has taken this as a clever way. What is your take on the question now comes? I'm bringing it this way, Pastor. You know, at the end of the day, you have to pray for me here. How are we going to educate that person? Somebody has talked about civic education. Somebody has talked about something. What are we going to do about this?
Number 1, they have called your question. In Kenya, we have so many umbrella bodies representing the church.
Yes.
Okay? And out of these umbrella bodies, okay, maybe Pastor Sam is older than me, maybe he's a member of one of them, but I think there must be somewhere, after they have collected every information from every umbrella, they come up now all together, and they tell us, after collecting from evangelical and NCSK, this is what we have come, and this is what you are saying.
Yes.
One person can just say. Okay. So it will represent every other umbrellas. That means when I got that information, I can take it to my congregation, and I tell my congregation, after a great deliberation on the umbrella that I am in, a member, plus I'm an umbrella that Pastor Sam is, they came together, and this is what they decided. And after that, because we believe in them all, and they are men of God, so why don't we do what they are telling us? So the voice that I have is not just my own voice. It is a voice of my own umbrella, plus the and the charge of the other umbrellas.
Yes, Pastor Sam.
I think what you're pushing us to a corner, and because I don't want to lie on a TV, let me say this. We say there is a problem in the way politics are done in Kenya. There is a problem on the system, not the system, how the pattern we follow in voting. We vote in accordance to this is our people, this is our person, and so when we said that, we never said that problem is only to the people. The problem also in the church. That is why you thank God you not ask me who is my person now, okay? and therefore, it is very hard for a church in Kenya to come together at this time and say this is the direction. Not because it cannot happen, but because of the foundation in how we were taught. There's something he said that if this is a person from my community, I start to benefit more. Until that one is it is done completely with those foundations. We start doing politics of ideologies and policies. Until we get there, believe me, the church will get there. They will come up one day and say this is the voice of the church, but not in the year 2022. Yeah.
We are running out of time. Pastor Steve, 1 minute, okay, 45 seconds. One word to voters in Kenya. We are like 69 days to general elections. One word.
Okay. Every voter in this nation, just vote wisely. Just know the person that you are putting aweza kukuongoza. Huyo mtu aweza kukusaidia ama aweza kukuangusha. Aweza kufanya usimame ama aweza kufanya usiendelee hata kabisa. So before you say ni huyu mtu, may you praise, make sure that your mind, your heart, umeelewa unafanya nini. So I pray for you. Paul, let me just add this. The way we are praying for the politicians, that's exactly how I am praying for the voters. Okay. So that God can make them in them. Awasikizie. Wajue na waelewe. This is the person. Okay. So my vote, my great Kenyans, let us vote wisely. And please remember, this is our nation.
Wow, when some people are choosing names to rather for their children, imagine who the people will be. This is Pastor Steve. He has said his verdict. Pastor Sam.
Yes. So, naweza kusema hivi ya kwamba wakati tunaingia katika uchaguzi, kujua kwamba ni maamuzi unayofanya. Na hayo maamuzi yatakuathiri wewe na kizazi kifuatacho. Kwa hivyo maamuzi mabaya yata affect you and affect your children. So make the right choices. Make a wise decision. Don't just vote blindly because of handouts, because this man is from our tribe or this woman is from our community. Vote the right person for the job, and you will enjoy, and your children will enjoy. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
Asante sana. Baada ya mafuta hayo kumiminwa, mimi ni nani? Sina la ziada. Ombi Kenya popote ulipo, especially vijana wa umri wa makamu kuelekea chini. Tunaelewa kwamba wengi sana wanatumika na hawa viongozi, wanasiasa. Wengi sana wanatumika kuharibu, kuvuruga na kuleta hali sio nzuri. Sintofahamu inatokea, jambo ambalo linakuwa si jambo la kikweli. We have talked much about peace building, we have talked about good leadership, the way how to get a good leader. So tafadhali follow up this conversation. It will still remain in the full Facebook and YouTube. Follow up this conversation and come up with a conclusion on who you're going to vote in. Siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya, alisema mzee Moi. Na kwa kuwa yote yanafanyika kwa sababu ya wema, wanavyosema the guys of the caller, of course that is the Bible, and God is basically the same thing. We also say siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. Let us practice to keep peace. Keep on practicing to keep peace, because by practicing you will actually be keeping peace. From me, my name is Paul Gregory. Hadi Alhamisi ijayo, wakati mwema, Mungu awabariki.